Hey, welcome everyone. Today for the beginning of a video of base knowledge. You've seen that before, and you should. We did two classes, concept in the first one with sample, and then second class we applied it simply to a simple little level. Now you're getting to a professional level now with a real editor. Now, what's going to be very sorry, important for you to do is, first of all, you're going to prepare for your tile. So as you can see, I got three different layers right here. I got some mud, I got some ground, actually I got some ground, some mud, and right here I got some grass, okay? One of the problems we have is that they are all sized differently, number one, and they all scale differently too. So we're going to have to do a couple of things to prepare them for tiling. This is one thing you're going to have to do that is different than the last level you did in game 110, is that you are going to have to tile everything, all right, on your level. So I'm going to do a top view example of just a road going up and down and across. Okay, you guys. The first thing is to your tiling, because your game engine in 2D is X and Y coordinate system, like geometry. You need to basically have your tile a power of 2. So when you tile in the engine, they do not leave any blanks, any holes, and it's easy to align. Okay, it's very important, you guys. So basically, that could be 64 by 128, 256 by 256 square, or 512 by 512. It's however you want. In my sample today, I'll do 512 by 512, so it's easier for you guys to see it on screen. But for type of level you're going to play, because, and it's a top-down view, so that's why you should be doing as big as you can without going too big. All right. So first of all is to create, and we're going to use the grass, that's because it's easy straight up, a selection that is a fixed size selection right here of 512 by 512. Pick an area of your grass that has detail but not too much changes of colors, or it'll show too much on the seamless. So I like pretty much right here. I don't want that little spot right there. I like it pretty much right here. I'm going to crop my image right there. Okay, that gives me 512 by 512. Okay, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Let me bring my layer right here so you can see them. All right, like that. Okay, now the other needs to be 512 by 512 too, but the scaling needs to be different. As you can see, this is much bigger, and much smaller, and this is much bigger. So I'm thinking of making a 512 by 512 selection, which is already bigger than what we can have, but that's fine, and we'll crop that on the corner. We'll clone it, I mean, and I'll crop it right there. All right, you guys. And I'm going to clone it real quickly. So I'll go to the clone tool, and boom. So that stuff is gone. Okay. Try to take a couple maybe of the two similar features. Maybe not that one. I'll keep that one. I'll take that right here, and maybe one here, and then mix it with that. Okay. Anyway, now it's proper size. Now it's gonna need to be seamless. Okay. But it's 512 by 512. It's too big. So what we're going to do is that we're going to make that image a size. We're going to make it by half for now. What we want is to find the proper scaling, and it might be still too big. We want to put a little bit of the healing brush on to reproduce some of the rocks. Okay, you guys? And that works pretty well. Right here, so right here. We don't care about seamless for now, okay? We want it to look good, pretty much. It's half the size of that. What we'll do, we'll make a pattern out of those when we're ready, when they're seamless, okay? Now to make it seamless, that one, simply go to the filter and just other, offset it. All right, we'll see that after, okay? Now, that one is almost ready, okay? Let's do the same thing for that one. So 512 by 512, and it might be too big. That one seems smaller than 512. Yeah, it's 500. Okay, that's no big deal. We want to make it smaller anyway, because the scaling is not what we're looking for. Okay, so let's make it smaller, and that should work. That's a little too big, but that's still too big. Let's make it even smaller. Another 50%. Yeah, that's more like it. All right, and make sure we actually smart sharpen to rig it back some over quality. All right, right here. Okay, same thing with that one. It's still too big. So let's image size it down again. And don't worry about size for now, if it's square or not, or power of 2. That's not what we're looking for yet. Alright, and same thing right here, you know, do a little sharpen. Right here. Okay? Now, that's all for now for getting it ready for the scaling. Okay? Now, in the next video, we're going to make them seamless, and then after that, we'll use them for tiles. We'll make a pattern, and then we'll use them for tiles. Okay?